Last week on the Lost Mines of Mount Prospect, our heroes descended deeper into the mysteries of Wave Echo Cave, where danger, ancient secrets, and questionable decision-making waited around every corner. The session began with a brutal battle against a twisted plank horror known as the Arborsight. Its vines lashed, its roots clawed, and for a moment it seemed like the creature might overwhelm the party. But then Nico stepped forward and unleashed burning hands, setting the monster ablaze and turning the tide of battle. Sometimes the answer to nature's corruption is just a lot of fire. With the Arborsight defeated, the party pressed onward and finally found the captive they had been searching for, Gundren Rockseeker. Held prisoner by the sinister Black Spider, Gundren had endured the darkness of the cave, but rescue had finally arrived. Of course, the Black Spider was not about to surrender quietly. What began as a confrontation with a dangerous villain quickly became something far worse, as the Black Spider transformed into a terrifying Drider. The battle was fierce, but once again our heroes survived. Against poison, blades, webs, and nightmare spider legs, they stood victorious. Their journey through Wave Echo Cave also tested more than their strength. The party discovered a strange puzzle involving a false coin known as the Trickster's Coin. Through careful investigation, experimentation, and just the right amount of suspicion, they solved the puzzle and continued deeper into the cave. But then came a warning. The party encountered Mormesk, the Zombie Lord, ancient watcher of Wave Echo Cave. Mormesk revealed that long ago, Urman the Architect had received what he believed was divine guidance to build the Forge of Spells. But over time, Urman realized the truth. The voice guiding him was not salvation, it was a trick. The Forge was never just a source of magical creation, it was a bridge, a way to connect Phandalin to an evil dimension. Mormesk tried to stop the party from reaching the Forge, so naturally the party swiftly killed him. With the Guardian gone, the Forge of Spells stood before them. At long last they lit the Forge, and with its power awakened they created mighty new magic items, a thunderous great club, a fire bow, and other tools that would surely help them in battles to come. But Mormesk's warning had not been empty. The moment the Forge was reignited, something changed. Fog began to fill the world. When the party returned to Phandalin, they found the town transformed. Everything was turning white. Buildings, streets, clothes, even people. The townsfolk seemed possessed by a terrifying need to cleanse themselves. Some scrubbed dirt from their clothes. Others tried to wash away guilt, sin, and memory itself. What first seemed holy quickly became horrifying. Then Fenro tried to escape. He ran into the fog, fleeing the cursed town, only to emerge moments later from the very same fog, right back in Phandalin. That was when the party realized the truth. They were trapped. Then, from the mist, a temple appeared. Inside, they found Urman the Architect, the very man Mormesk had spoken of. Urman explained that by lighting the Forge of Spells, the party had opened the way to a Ravenloft domain of dread, ruled by the fallen angel Diamabel. Diamabel claims he wants to cleanse the world, to purify it, to bring order, to remove suffering. But what he calls cleansing looks much more like sterilization. If Diamabel crosses fully into the Forgotten Realms, Phandalin may only be the beginning. Urman told the party there may still be a way to stop him. Across cursed lands connected to the domain are planar anchors, dark tethers binding Diamabel to Phandalin. Each anchor is guarded by some evil power. If the heroes can enter these cursed realms, find the anchors, and destroy them, they may be able to prevent Diamabel from crossing over permanently. So with Phandalin trapped behind the fog, the people whitening into hollow reflections of themselves, and the fate of the realm hanging in the balance, the party stepped through a portal. They emerged in a new cursed land, a swamp choked by green poisonous smog, a miserable town where everything rots, a place where villagers are vanishing one by one. Something is poisoning the land, something is feeding on the people, and somewhere in the mire, the first planar anchor waits. Can our heroes uncover the source of the blight? Can they survive the swamp? And can they stop whatever evil guards the anchor before Diamabel's cleansing light consumes Phandalin forever? Find out next time on the Lost Mines of Mount Prospect.